They say if a phone number is no longer active, it can't call you. But what if one night your phone rings and the caller ID shows a number that belongs to someone who died years ago? Before we begin, answer this honestly. Would you answer that call? It was 2:17 a.m. when Daniel's phone started ringing. Not vibrating, not buzzing, ringing. Daniel was half asleep. He reached for his phone and froze. The number on the screen made his blood run cold. It was his father's number. His father had died 3 years ago in a highway accident. The phone had been buried with him. Daniel whispered, "This isn't possible." The call stopped. 5 seconds later, it rang again. Same number, same ringtone. What would you do? Ignore it or answer? Daniel's hands were shaking. Finally, he answered. "Hello?" Static. Heavy breathing. Then a voice. Familiar, broken. "Daniel, don't hang up." The call disconnected. Daniel sat there, frozen. He told himself it was a prank or a glitch, but deep down, he knew this wasn't a mistake.
The next morning, Daniel woke up with a headache. For a few seconds, he hoped the call had been a dream. He grabbed his phone and opened the call log. Nothing. No missed call, no incoming call, no unknown number, as if the phone had never rung. Daniel exhaled in relief. "See, I imagined it," he whispered. But then his thumb froze. At the top of the screen, one voicemail notification. Timestamp, 2:18 a.m. His heart skipped. Slowly, very slowly, he pressed play. At first, there was only static, crackling, hissing. Then a whisper broke through. Low, urgent. "Please listen carefully. They can hear you now." Daniel's hands started shaking. He pulled the phone away from his ear. The voice sounded exactly like his father. Same tone, same pause between words, but something felt wrong. Daniel replayed the voicemail. This time, he noticed something chilling. Under the static, there was another sound. Breathing. Not one person, multiple. Daniel felt sick. Before he could process it, his phone vibrated again. Another voicemail, just minutes after the first. Timestamp, 2:24 a.m. He didn't want to play it, but curiosity won. He pressed play. This time, the voice was clearer. "Daniel, I don't have much time. They don't like it when I call." Daniel whispered, "Dad." The voicemail ended abruptly. No goodbye, no explanation, just silence. Do you think this is really his father or something pretending to be him? Panicking, Daniel tried calling the number back. The call failed instantly. Not busy, not unavailable, just failed. Then his phone screen glitched. For a split second, the contact photo changed. It wasn't his father. It was a distorted face, eyes too wide, smile stretched unnaturally, staring straight at him. Daniel screamed and dropped the phone. The screen went black. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He sat on his bed, lights on, TV playing quietly. 2:16 a.m. He stared at his phone. 2:17 a.m. Nothing happened. He laughed nervously. "See, it's over." 2:18 a.m. The phone lit up by itself. No ringtone, no vibration, just the screen glowing. And then, from the speaker, a whisper. Not from the voicemail app, not from a call, just the phone itself. "Answer it this time." Daniel didn't touch the phone, but his home security camera did. Later, when police reviewed the footage, they saw something terrifying. At exactly 2:17 a.m., Daniel's phone turned on, and the reflection in the screen smiled back at him.
Daniel couldn't sleep anymore. For 2 nights straight, his eyes stayed open, fixed on the ceiling, listening to every sound his apartment made. The ticking clock, the hum of the refrigerator, his own breathing. Sleep felt dangerous now, because every time he closed his eyes, he heard it again. The ringtone, the same one his father used to have. At 2:16 a.m. the next night, Daniel made a decision. He opened his laptop. If something happened again, he wanted proof. Proof that he wasn't going insane. Proof that this wasn't just grief playing tricks on his mind. He pressed record. The red light turned on. The timestamp blinked on the screen. 2:17 a.m. Daniel's throat went dry. His phone vibrated, then rang. Same number, same ringtone. The sound echoed in the silent room like a warning. This time, Daniel didn't hesitate. He answered. "Who are you?" Daniel said, his voice cracked. Silence. Not even static, just nothing. For a moment, Daniel thought the call had dropped. Then the voice spoke. "I'm using your father's voice because you trust it." Daniel felt the blood drain from his face. "That's not funny," Daniel whispered. "Stop this." The voice didn't react. Instead, it sounded closer now, clearer. "We need permission." Daniel swallowed hard. "Permission for what?" The voice paused, as if choosing its words carefully. "To come through." Daniel's hands were shaking. "You're not my father," he said. "My father is dead." The voice answered calmly. He was, but his voice still opens doors. Daniel's heart pounded so loudly he was sure the microphone could hear it. Then something happened that made his stomach drop. The voice on the phone changed. It became his own. Same tone, same breathing, saying words Daniel had never spoken, words he didn't even recognize. "No," Daniel said, "that's not me." The voice continued repeating the same sentence again and again, like it was learning how to sound human. Then, suddenly, the call ended. Dead silence. At that exact moment, Daniel heard a soft click. His laptop camera turned on by itself. The red light blinked. Recording. Daniel slowly turned his head toward the screen. "What are you doing?" he whispered. The camera didn't respond. Behind him, something moved. At first, it looked like a shadow. Then it stretched unnaturally. Daniel didn't scream. He couldn't. His body refused to move. The shadow didn't step forward. It leaned closer, as if it was looking into the camera, as if it knew someone else would be watching. Then, the video cut to black. Recording stopped. The next morning, Daniel was gone. No signs of struggle, no broken doors, no messages, just an empty apartment and a laptop. Daniel never uploaded the video. He never pressed publish. He never wrote a title. But his YouTube channel did, automatically, at 2:17 a.m. The video appeared online. Title: You Answered Too. People clicked it, watched it, and noticed something strange. At exactly 2:17 in the video, the shadow turns and looks straight at the viewer. The channel was deleted within minutes. Daniel was never seen again. But sometimes people report receiving strange calls at night. Calls from numbers that shouldn't exist. Voices that sound familiar. So tonight, when your phone rings, will you answer or will you let it ring? If stories like this send chills down your spine, subscribe to Fact and Fear, because the next story might sound a little too familiar. And remember, not every call is meant to be answered.